Adventures awaits. Let's go and proceed with the story, shall we? Living and Dice here. Welcome back.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals, the nations are still in chaos, and the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you. Even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him, before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Thank you, brother.
Woo, baby, yeah. Yeah, I'll look after Joshua. You cute little shit.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Tyre's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
Clive. What is it that you wish to learn? The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive. You know how I feel about this. But your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
Blasted! Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? You remember Ivan's stew, right? So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries.
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves.
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates, and if he does, I'll see if I can...
You do that.
Is everything all right, Goose? You seem more discomposed.
Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, I think Nan might be...
It's all right.
Focus saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that, but she'd never do business with baddies. I wanted to ask her about it myself. She'd never give...
Don't worry.
Oh, you'll let me know?
Of course.
Nan sometimes sells swords and that, but never to anyone.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be in Martha's Rest?
Prithee.
Did you see the pair that got... Lady Karen,
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
you're doing good trade then.
Can't complain. What exactly are you getting? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here...
Just asking. All right. I'm...
Are you? And who...
I didn't exactly hear. All I know is that someone in Gaddamn has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocent? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of... But that woman is no more.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than...
Of course. I spoke that the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might, along with some other things. That while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her...
Oh, well, I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was?
No. But people do things for all sorts of reasons.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Gaddamn, so that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. Well, that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clark?
I suppose it is.
I'll find out who's been making up lies about poor Nan.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
Is a storm coming soon? Will there...
Sid, perhaps you...
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. Mid-scale. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but which almost certainly means they had everything.
Perhaps a visit from Sid.
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, they were in the atrium when I last saw them.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind.
Valicia, the young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew.
That's actually why I'm here.
So the fabled Sandbricois delicacy is next on the menu. Now, Skyworm, is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern.
Dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drakesmith?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance. A herb which grows along. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life.
Meaning that if I find one...
Best of luck, Clive, and do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters, so that an ether flood wouldn't mean instant death for their riders or drivers. Me, I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many foolish traders driving their birds into floods, and only the toughest survive.
Okay, so that explains why Ambrosia did not turn crazy by the ether flood. That explains it a lot. Thank you, dude, who said that.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own.
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should...
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
Then just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? Why would she have you dismember it?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back.
Well, then your work is already half done.
The taking apart was easy enough, but...
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom.
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall... All right. Everything here was once part of... Every piece has its own role to play. And if even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. You already know one of the pieces. The body. This is called the arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid?
I'll think about it.
Hold things.
Good thinking. These round parts are called the pans.
I do. Molly, but these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. But what if I wanted to wear goots?
Probably not.
What are the chains for?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in... This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel.
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them.
She puts them in all her invention.
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move.
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple.
Not my fault.
You know what part's supposed to move, and so let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move.
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do...
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the...
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms, and then the arms hold the...
Very good. Let's see if that worked. There. All finished.
Yes!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's heirs.
Her hair?
Yeah. Heirs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it?
Dear. Wow. You call that a side quest, bro? Seriously?
The girl. Those here can have Otto and Gav.
Do you like being struck by thunderbolts from on high?
Yeah, Sid won't hit me with them bloody thunderbolts.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there...
Well?
It was as you thought. The children had the scale. They dismantled them to see how they work.
Oh, no, Mid will have my...
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea, although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war, and to anyone else it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I.
Ah, you've given them far more than that.
Time to fly. Let's go, baby. Four-man party. Woo! Let's go, bro. 3 dominants and bloody snow wolf, huh? Let's go, bro. Oh, now the freaking map opens. What the freak?
It's like a dream. The 4 of us out walking like we used to. Enjoying ourselves.
Gav and the others could be in danger of what speak.
You're right. If Amber was correct, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
God damn, we're going crazy, bro. We are going beyond crazy with our abilities. No, I'm not further. You're one chapter ahead of me, I think. You're one chapter ahead of me, Jess. Nah, it's alright. It's not button mashing, you know? You have to be very precise with your hands. That's all.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong. Willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Bloody Joshua.
Silence! Your struggle. Farewell.
I do. Where are you off to now then?
You're injured. What happened here?
Ether flood. It swallowed our camp. My own men did this. Turned. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. It's only a matter of time. We can't let those monsters...
I'll go.
Thank you.
Rest well, so.
Seriously? It's not that dramatic.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
I got here in time.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor. Where is he?
His wounds were too deep.
His wounds are deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. You seem familiar.
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That son of a whore.
You're Sid. I was there, in Cosnis, when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith, when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will?
Oh, god damn. Oh, god damn.
Throw your steel. Not...
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer.
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Just know that I will find you, Sid.
Yeah, I'll beat your ass just like your dumbass brothers before you. I pity the fool, man.
You deserve a rest.
You will regret not killing me by chance, Sid. I will avenge my master.
Good girl.
Faster! Yes!
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Yeah, her ass can wait. Her ass can wait. Now that we reached teleportation fast travel, we'll come back to that later. Joshua doesn't seem pleased that we had to make his friggin' what you call her?
The gentleman of the town guard.
His acquaintance, yeah. She's gonna have to wait.
Could be I know something.
Clive, I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, and the more war being waged. And who will they all turn to keep them? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, you'll find her right here, plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market. But if you're not the patient type, but it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular. Feeling bold, traveler? Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clark.
You too, Goots.
The finest cell swords in store. Fuck! How the hell?
What a mess.
It has long been my habit to keep a watchful eye on them.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, boys. He's all yours. But that's so.
They're facing 3 dominants here.
Now, and we could pretend this didn't happen.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirt. You weren't even supposed to be here.
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lump in the right direction. Then you turned up. Well,
You're not
Envy.
Now be gone.
Envy, eh?
I changed my mind.
Oh shit.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me name and stop spreading them horrible lies about Nat.
Well, that will be easy enough, for they are not lies. Every last word is true.
Lord!
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you, only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sin.
No.
No.
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her. Or I'll kill you myself!
Goots!
Enough, all of you!
Karen, but how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to though it was just Bogan back then. I thought the years might have taught you some sense. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
Oh shit. That's a cute name.
Thing that happened. It was all your fault. And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me.
What the hell was that? Big ass Gooch pushed the shit out of him.
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
You great galoon. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, wise word. And now, it's time to collect.
Wet leg. What's gonna happen here? Blood curdling scream. Like, what the frick did she do, bro? She took his eye. That's why Karen has different eye. Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same route. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his client, but he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Leg, but...
Well, if he does, first we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough, but something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Oh shit, son. She's a badass, that's why.
Martha's got a big heart. It's a pity. Fate seemed bent on driving me from my inn. If they want me out...
The
My lord, Marquis, is that... It is you. I am Sebastian Rutherford.
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord.
It's all right.
I am here at Martha's Rest, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, the gears of governance have ground to a halt. The realm threatens to drift into... Your lord, uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues.
Alas.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword. Yet in these dark times...
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic. The other, the old Imperial capital of...
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose... I'll start in Gaddamn and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord.
I was just in Gaddamn, damn it. Nah, let's go to freaking Orflam. Oh, what? You want me to search for him in Gaddamn now? Nah, he can wait, bro.
There were ghosts at the gate not days ago.
It's heartening to see that the Guard have rediscovered their purpose.
To the meadows, then.
Said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. Let's go. Thanks, girl. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back. Run like the wind. Be safe.
Utter chaos right there.
You deserve a rest.
Get him! Over here! This way! Behind
To go back again to Oriflamme. Jeez. I was just there, bro.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. So if someone here's seen something...
Mummy? The gentleman of the town guard.
You wouldn't happen to know...
We haven't seen the last of those bastards.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
All yours, Tor. Over here! This one.
You're finished. I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one. Perhaps I arrived in Gaddamn several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiry, his men confiscated my effects and...
The captain is no more. And his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free. Only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst...
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Take him, take him. Loot him, it's yours.
Not at all, no. To find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
See, we just go back and forth, like, it's that easy, bro.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. Good girl.
Faster! That's it!
Straight home now. What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my...
I'm not. I'm looking...
Then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant
of the 7 High Houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. I was on my way back from the old capital.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands. It didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victim.
Which way did they...
South.
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale. Tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall.
Yeah! They just couldn't resist, could they?
There's big cats here? I didn't notice that.
This one's ours, pretty
Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the...
And stand by, as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gate.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
I shall return to Northreach right away, but allow me to thank you first.
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
The frick are those big things, bro? Is that a freaking curl? Curls exist here too. I didn't know that. God damn, that big cat didn't stand a chance, bro. Let's clear the side quest first before we go to freaking the Phoenix's attendant.
I see you're still. The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and speaking of which, I received word from both my associates.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather
I am afraid that Grim Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, and we must work to...
As it is mine.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
Canvas walls will not hold the Akashic horde for long. It seems the hideaway has lost its...
So?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever.
And what precisely will I be cooking up?
Blueback wyvern liver. And,
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Now then, you stay right where you are. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Dear, wow, what's it gonna be? Let's see. That doesn't look bad at all. What the freak?
Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice?
Whoa, what's wrong now? Jesus Christ.
So, not fit.
What witchery, the crackle of the crust, gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that... It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation.
I think he likes it.
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right.
Decent. It's remarkable.
Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Dear, wow. Dude was spewing all over the place, and he thinks it was worth it.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance.
I'm sorry, Nat. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you up. You've always been me right eye, Goots, and I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again, and again.
Why, you big love. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back. Just like you did in Dalamil.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion to
I don't need to buy no potions, Nan. I'm well stocked.
Did you see the pair that got pulled into
Alright, let's make our way back. Let's go.
Here, take a look at my wares. Take care.
You got nothing that interests me, bruv.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing? Not a scratch on them. Whose hides are such a good price?
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Darwin.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Hey, let me search the whole place first. Loot the whole place first.
Yes.
That Cyril fella's are not fished anything.
How are those new boots treated?
I think that's pretty much it.
That leather. Any crystals?
Margrave? It's Margrave.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame.
Oh shit, oh shit. Damn, son.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her,
badass.
I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
5-man party now, huh? Let's go.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Enjoi. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Enjoi is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloedanites who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive his
Barnabas.
Intrusion. What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
All dead with one swing of a blade.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the Prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Oh, okay. Hey, boy. I didn't know this bitch was deadly. She never showed her prowess, but she is who kept him safe for a very long time, so she's got to be really good.
Well, my lord.
I'll see you again, Yode.
You're in your debt, Yode.
She's cute. Yeah, she could be with Joshua. Oh no, she's so sad. She wants to spend time with Joshua. Freaking hey.
Let's find our friends.
Freaking hey, Joshua's ability is so he's freaking hyper beam of a flame, bro. Freaking hey. He's way too strong, bro.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Among you is bold enough to heed her call. Is that blade for hire?
Figuratively,
Well, a passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous, for dread Evis are aggressive beasts, compelled as they are to acts of violence.
Do you want to...
Eventually, yes. Though I dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. Bring me that beast's skin. Leave Tabor through the east gate. I eagerly await your safe.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals.
You... Finally.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on.
The university?
A specialist in ancient culture. In my heyday, no of the answers I seek lying. Would you do alone?
Climb the step.
And some... The three of you, I'm here, namely...
I can't promise...
Remember what you can.
How are those new boots treating you?
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the...
And a scratch on them.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair.
Oh, what that I could have seen. Oh, come, don't tease me. Let's start.
Oh, fucking. wait. Was I supposed to remember that? Really? This. Hold up.
Guardians of the Crystal. The first stones of Tabor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem, but whatever could have driven the engraved...
Wanderers of the Golden Plains. Lay your roots in stone. With poor...
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor. This is proving most enlightening.
Children of the Hunters. now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Alright, let's go.
Yes.
We're done. Let's go.
Mysteries of Tabor's founding. Would that I had made the journey as a...
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
Chill, woman, chill. Bro. Oh, we're gonna have to go over there, huh? Who might this be? Who's this? Oh boy. Wow, wow, wow.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke.
What the hell? There are a bunch of freaking cult or something.
Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
There are a bunch of Assassin's Creeds, huh?
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
What the freak? This is shady as shit, bro.
Pray accept this token.
There you go, it's a seal. Oh, Phoenix down! Phoenix down, really?
Members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
What the freak?
Cyril seemed very,
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field.
It's open, yeah, the door's open. Just wait, Joshua. We're gonna do a side quest. Well, well, well. God, I love fucking Mega Flare. Goddamn.
Shouldn't have met the leader of the pack, eh, boy? Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia. Ah! Faster! Safe.
Poor bastard didn't know what he got himself into. Now there's dragons in this place. Okay, that's weird. There's like panthers in Sunbreak, and now there's dragons here. Wyvern, sorry, my bad. They switch places, I suppose, the cats and the dragon.
But it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
He didn't stand a chance, bro.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Yes! Oh.
spoken, brother.
Nice try. Here's your...
I worried you might never return. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. Join me as my honored partner.
I don't plan on making a habit of this.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, do not allow me to keep you from being about your business.
Not here. This is no time to ride. This is no time to ride.
The free cities and the sea.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
There are horrible beasts down that way.
Run like the wind. Thanks, Gal.
That's it!
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Lol, we went around for nothing. I thought there was something.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
That will have to wait then. More side quests available all of a sudden. But for now, I'll end the episode here. Because I'm gonna have to do something, you know what I mean?
If we're going to do this, we'll...
Clive, it just so happens that right at this very moment...
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these Randalar has been particularly badly affected. None remain free for long, of course. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers...
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more.
So where does my skill with a blade?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, so we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere, and we believe we have found one. Cashlock. The place was abandoned a long time ago.
And so, we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to...
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chaidra's Thread, past Leitney's Cleft.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Yeah, for now, I'll end this right here. See you guys later. Peace.